Born indicator. Okay, there we
Okay, ready?
Gigi, go.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm Gigi. I'm 16. I'm born in Atlanta.
Hi, my name is Abby. I'm 15. I was born indicator. And I'm born indicator.
I'm Hayden. I'm 15 and I was born in New York.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Over the past year, we have heard it over and over again. I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about. Our teachers, government, and family keep telling us what an unprecedented time we're living in. As we have had this time to keep to ourselves, I feel like teenagers have been left out of the conversation. As selfish as it is, I can't help but feel like I'm missing out on my youth. My friends and I have had to deal with so much, as everyone else has, but combine a pandemic with the awkwardness and recklessness of high school, and well, we can't say that it's been pretty. There is only so long that we have to be together before we go off to college, and all of the concerts, school events, laughter in the locker rooms, weekend trips, sneaky adventures, and quiet sleepovers have been put on pause. I've somehow been blessed with a beautiful, kind, creative, and oh-so-loving group of friends. I can't even imagine life without them. I've seen quarantine affect each one of them in some extreme ways. I've seen it all. I've seen the style changes, the new music tastes, the questionable haircuts, and the drastic shifts in political ideology. I've watched them change in ways that they probably don't even know that they have, and I'm incredibly grateful that they have all had the chance to blossom into their own. Naturally, being apart has been hard as hell. You can't help but miss the feeling of making eye contact with a friend during a fit group of laughter, the feeling of someone running up to grab you from behind after a school assembly, the rustle of coins while way too many of us try to use a single self-checkout stand at Walmart, the TikTok dances that Lola, you have to learn, the feeling of laughter being held back after a witty text was sent in the middle of class, the sharing of an all-star special in an empty Waffle House after a late night out. These are the people who shaped me into the person that I am today, and here's how I've seen the past 10 months shape them.
Oh, okay. What is my favorite? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I guess just both of you introduce yourself.
You can go first. Hello, my name is Gigi. I'm 16.
My name is Abby Sola, and I am also 16.
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
And I was born at Emory Hospital, which is, I guess, in Atlanta. So Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Hayden, or Bones, I guess I go by that now too. I'm almost 16. I was born in New York, like Brooklyn. Well, actually I was born in like Staten Island Hospital. But I lived in Brooklyn growing up.
Okay, my dream job is to be an architect for Off-White, Kanye's firm.
Well, I guess I'd like to have like art in my job. I don't know, or like be making some form of art. I don't know exactly like how, but and like in what the details of that would be, but like anything where I could like create in that way.
Honestly, I really want to marry rich. If this was like a dream world where any possible thing I wanted could happen, I would like work on like a TV show or something, like writing for them. The behind the scenes person for like fashion weeks.
Oh my god, yeah.
The people who like run the thing and tell them you go. I think that's a really cool job.
Okay, I've thought about it a lot, and I think that I want to do something with like fashion and video and where they combine. I don't know what that is. Maybe like fashion video. Yeah, that would make the most sense. I don't know. Something that doesn't make me like a slave to capitalism. Probably I'm just gonna go and live on a farm. I guess I want to work in fashion. I'd like to work in fashion. I really love clothes. Maybe somewhere between where video and fashion meets. Something like that. I think fashion's like swagalicious and awesome. And then video is something I've always been passionate about from like a really young age. But I think as I grew up and like with like getting into golf and like all of my kind of like my heroes and stuff doing fashion, I think that it became important for me to find something that was the cross between. I don't know, those are two of the biggest things I'm passionate about. And I think that it's either if it's like designing the ways in which runway shots are going to be filmed, like as simple as that, to almost like similar to like how the Golf to the Floor does their like seasonally, you know how like they do the seasonal videos, something similar to that, and being like creative director for that from like my own line would be so much fun. It'd be so cool.
All right,
Story time, how I met my best friend. Well, we met in the parking lot.
No,
at
in the theater.
It was in the theater, but we Yeah, it was a theater in 8th grade during auditions.
Oh, she thought I didn't like her. I just thought it was weird because I
tried to give her a hug and she was like, don't want that.
it was not like that. Well, we met at DSA.
Our mom saw each other at the DSA auditions in the bathroom. I don't think that's
So that was like our first introduction.
Yeah, and
But then we became friends,
Gigi would not give me a hug.
As I said, I was shy.
Whatever. And then 8th grade, we like talked to each other, but
I can give you a hug too.
No, you did not. You're like
Anyways.
8th grade. We like were friends, but not really.
8th grade is kind of blocked from my head.
And then like summer before 9th grade, I got a phone, and for some reason, the only number I had was yours. I think I was FaceTime you like at random times in the day because I was so like bored. And then we became best friends. Woo woo.
School's ending soon, and that makes me happy. When me and Lola make out after this. My birthday's coming up, and I get my license. I'm gonna go drive and see a bunch of internet friends. I might go to Maryland for a little bit, which would be cool. My parents don't care. They're at this point, they're like, their thing is like, at least if he's not gonna kill himself. I plan on moving to Europe after high school, which should be exciting. Amsterdam or France. France. I can't wait till it's like we're in our 40s. I can't wait to meet your kids.
To leave Georgia. Because it's just, I've had not very good experiences with people in Georgia. Yeah, no. I just want to be in like a cooler city. Paris or like Italy or like New York. But New Yorkers give me anxiety. So probably LA.
I think there's so many things to look forward to in the future. I just like the freedom you can have, and like you can travel everywhere or anywhere, and like I feel like the world's like so full of possibilities, and you can take advantage of that when you're older.
How do you feel about school?
Oh my god. I hate school so much. Oh my goodness. And learning used to be fun. I really don't. I feel as though the school system consistently fails kids, especially like neurodivergent people. Like, and if you're like slightly different or like non-neurotypical, it's a big screw you from like capitalism right away. I mean, I guess it's teaching them early. I don't know. In some ways, like I am okay with the school system. I mean, I've met some of my best friends through it, so I'm happy about that. Like, say I decided to go into like video production. If I was in a regular public school, I would, and like attended all my public school classes, I would have had no education in that in any form. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like when you're applying to colleges, they look for like, they look to see like, okay, what kind of outside activities did you had? But like, especially in like working class and lower class people's families, those kids can't have those opportunities because there's fees that need to be paid to join clubs. And when you're already feeding 4 kids off of like a minimum wage job and both parents are working all the time, even if they had the money to do the said club, who's gonna take them there? No one. So it's like the only way to succeed in a capitalistic society is to have rich parents before you. And then it just basically, it's like, it was plantation owners that like had money, who then gave it to their kids, who gave it to theirs, who gave it to theirs. Like, it's only, families only have money because of those reasons, or one person got extremely lucky.
We'll skip that question.
Yes. Yes. Yes, definitely. If my parents are watching this, yes. I mean, okay, maybe. If I could go to like a nice, like, sexy, fancy European arts college with hot people, then yeah, totally.
Who are your inspirations, Abby?
Tyler the Creator, Y2K, definitely. Stan low-rise jeans, probably Brandy Melville's Instagram. Skaters, because skaters rock. My person is Timothy Chalamet. He is perfect, beautiful, wonderful, amazing. He's so perfect, and his style is like actually amazing, and like his like he has really good like shoe style. Answer the same question.
All right. Number 1, Grimes. She is like the most fascinating person on this planet. Oh yeah, and she's just like so like expressive and creative. Salvador Dali. His like work is amazing. I just like think it's so fascinating. Alex G. Like, I don't know, his music just like evokes this lifestyle that is very like, it's like nostalgic, but like you might never have lived through it. I don't know, it's just like the best like feeling you get listening to it. Or it's like people who can just like, who just like decide to like
Just
like start stuff.
Okay, there's these two ladies. They like live in my neighborhood, but I see them all the time at like the Publix near my house, and I'm pretty sure they're a couple, and they're so cool. I don't know. I don't really have like I can't really think of people who like are like super inspirational to me. My sisters, because they're really cool and like really successful. But like if you can be like unapologetically yourself, I think that's extremely like inspiring.
I don't know. It's just like like individual people, but more just like if I like see something, it'll like inspire me. Or like it depends on the like certain like things.
I feel like I'm like way too sappy and I'm just gonna say my friends again, but it's really true. My friends and Tyler the Creator. Pinterest culture, worm on the snake culture, tiny baby culture. The like biblically accurate angels are so cool. Problem Boy on Instagram, XXX Salamander, they both make really cool clothes. Snook Apparel's really cool. Frank Ocean's cool. The internet's cool. So I guess I'll just throw in Earl too, because he's cool. I like his dreads now. My dad's cool. He's inspiring. So is my mom. They're pretty swag parents. I like them a lot. My brother's dope. Video games are dope. Value Village is my biggest inspiration out of them all.
Lola Avery Beall, V. Pearl Bishop, Gigi Moss, Blade. Swedish recording artist Blade from Cloud Rap Collective Drink. My parents are pretty inspiring. I don't know like if like more interest wise, but more like work ethic wise, they do a lot. And it's impressive. I mean, obviously, like, the musicians I like and the music I listen to.
I don't know. That's like.
I don't know. Like, gosh,
Fine Line by Harry Styles.
Oh, the Garden album just came out today.
The Garden.
So good.
Who's the Garden?
They're they're like an
We'll play them for you
experimental
later.
like.
Oh, yeah, we will play them for you.
Are y'all on drugs? Whose demented white person's music is this?
Oh, you can come to
will
the
love
concert
it.
with us.
No, do not. Do not.
Please come to the concert.
Oh my god.
My favorite
Album?
album? I
album?
can't even pick. Homogenic by Bjork. I think that, I don't know, that's like definitely one of my favorites.
Be the Cowboy by Mitski.
Mm.
It like explains and describes literally every like feeling I have, especially because it's about like being like a person of color as a woman, especially in like now. It perfectly encapsulates, I guess is the word, like how me and a lot of like other like black girls I know how we feel a lot of times about things, and I think it's just a really good album. Or 3 by Lumineers. I love their music so much. And that's just a really good album. Yeah.
Maybe I do inspire people and they just don't come up to me and tell me that. But I don't know. I would hope to inspire people with outfits because I do spend a lot of time putting together what I wear every day. Hopefully I'll become like a famous architect and like design people's homes and like people pay me a lot of money to do that so I can then be rich and successful and happy because like happiness is important.
So I don't know if I inspire anyone.
Your art inspires me.
You inspire Hayden.
Me?
She does inspire Hayden.
I don't know. That's like, I feel like I don't have like an ego. I don't know. Maybe like some like 8th graders in like the art department. But I don't know. Who do you inspire, Abby? I don't know if I inspire you.
I don't really think. I don't like. No one really comes to mind.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like so used to being like unnoticeable because I used to like I like hid in the library every day for like 10 years in
You're
school.
like, I feel like if you came back now.
Oh yeah, no, they would all think I'm like some like crazy like lesbian, like every single one
the
of my
crazy lesbian of the school.
just the crazy one.
We must run from her.
They must, like they would not. I'm not really sure they would like me. People will like ask me for fashion advice, but then I like forget that people like register me.
Inspiration. They perceive me.
Yeah.
I hope that I inspire my little brother, Gael. I love him so much. Go ahead.
Well, he didn't scream.
Can you come in here? Coolest kid on the block. Say you're shy.
You're shy?
All right, dude.
We love you guys.
That was it. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you.
Actually, Gael did something pretty impressive over quarantine. He saved up enough money to build himself a PC. We're very different people, but God, do I love him. I would say he's like my best friend. I don't know anyone that I connect with like that, and maybe it's blood, and maybe it's just for personality, but I love him a lot.
No.
No. I think in some ways, yeah, I am.
I don't know how to cook and clean or do laundry or any of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like.
I've never driven a car, but I wanted to drive in Italy, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
Who needs to drive there? You can get a scooter.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a scooter.
Like, absolutely not. That's so scary. Like, to have to like go to college and then like meet people, and then like I'm like in like 10 years I'm gonna be like married or something. That's so weird. Like, ew.
I don't know if I'm ready for it, but I'm like kind of excited, maybe, in some ways.
The one thing I'm like ready to have in the future is my big Switzerland lesbian wedding. That's something I want in like France or something.
I'm looking forward to. Well, I want to go to art school in Europe, so that I feel like that would be super fun. I'm looking forward to that, or just like going to other countries and stuff.
Our Oregon road trip and our London summer vacation before college.
Yes.
Well, I think I am ready for the future in a lot of ways, or at least like the self-maintenance part of it. I think like truly getting down to what I want to do and what can make me happy is a little bit harder. I struggle with happiness sometimes. It's hard, but I think that like for the self-maintenance part and like basic hygiene and cleaning a room and a house and taking care, then yeah, I can do that.
To be more ready for life, I guess I need to work on my mental health some, so I can get to a point where I'm stable enough to complete things. I mean, obviously I have my passions figured out, which I'm thankful about, but it's easy for me to work on my passions. But when it comes to something that I don't even slightly like, I'll have like mental breakdowns over it. So yeah, I mean, I got some things I need to get together, but so does everyone. And that's kind of the fun part, because you got to figure it out. If I was 100% ready, I'd be a scary ass teenager.
Personally, I think that the majority of us have come to accept that things will just never be the same. And now it's time to get on with it. And we have. Mass car rides with the windows down, sparsely populated drive-in movies, socially distanced pumpkin carvings, long walks to the store in the new outfits we have nowhere else to wear, hour-long Zoom calls where we absolutely cannot break character, us going one at a time to get a slice of pizza from the middle of a group in the park, and lots of 3, 2, 1, play movie nights. If you can name it, we've done it. When I'm with my friends, I find that I spend a lot of the time just watching them. I love each of them so deeply, and seeing them come into the purest forms of themselves through FaceTime, text messages, social media, and the rare meetup brings me endless joy. I never plan on letting them go. I think that we've been through too much together to just let our friendships fade. These people mean the world to me, and boy am I excited to see what else they discover about themselves and the world around them. To Abby, Gigi, Bones, and everyone else who's always been there for me, I love you. And I love this crazy, fucked up world for giving you the time to take a step back and reflect. Because look what came out of it.